Let's do this. Let's do that. I like how that looks. They can still get in there. We need to orbital Hiltonize this, and I'm going to do something kind of cool. Remember, we're building this sucker so that we could rotate it because I promised that I was going to maybe I promised, I don't know. I promised that I was going to dock something with this station when it was rotating. So we're going to kick up some rotation on it along its center axis, and then I was going to do a rendezvous with it. We will see. That's like the bonus fluff at the end here. For now, I want something that looks like this, and check this out. I like the way this is. I came up with this a while ago. I have a special stream I'm going to be doing one day. I don't want to talk too much about it. I want it to be a surprise, but I did, before I started broadcasting, I came up with this big mission package, an orbital construction for a ship. I'll leave it at that. Orbital construction for an interplanetary ship. And I came up with all these techniques on orbital construction. I'm showing you one of them right now. I will be streaming that one day. Monev44, also thanks for the follow. I will be showing you that orbital construction technique one day as part of a probably 3 or 4 part stream. So if you want to follow me and get notified when I fire that thing up, I don't want to say too much about it, but I've spent a lot of time. Come on, don't do me that way, girly. There we go. I spent a lot of time getting that stuff set up, and I'm using one of the techniques here. I like that. That looks freaking cool. And then I am going to do this. So here's what we're going to do. I'm designing the orbital Hilton. I'm actually going to go ahead and design the rest of the station right now. And I am... Dude, Sir Freak, that's freaking awesome what you're doing. You mean you're giving away a free game? And you just put the code in so that somebody who clicked on that link could get a free game? Dude, if that's what's going on, you're freaking amazing, man. Thank you so much for doing that. That's awesome for you to come to my channel and freaking support people like that. Wow. Thank you. Build back... Well, geez. Back to building the orbital Hilton. I am going to put those guys like this. I'm going to put this guy like this. I'm going to build the entire station right now, so we're definitely going to need some hitchhikers. And then we are going to package these launches into 2 more launches. My first launch is going to be my drive section and my robotic assembly probe. The second section is going to be the orbital Hilton and the escape pods. In fact, wouldn't it just be cool if these were the escape pods? That's what we're going to do. That's what we're going to do. That's freaking amazing. That is exactly what we're going to do. Check this out. The units of the orbital Hilton are going to be their own escape pods by putting those like that and putting that like that. What? Chocomole with the follow. Thank you for the follow, Chocomole. there's your shout out. Thanks for the follow. For anybody who doesn't get the joke, Chocomole is my girlfriend. She's actually in the same room as me right now, behind the green screen. I could just like look like that. I don't even know if you could see behind the green screen, but thanks for the follow, honey. Orbital Hilton. I need to build some orbital Hilton here. So much stuff is going on. I did. No, I did. I did it on purpose, DK. And what's going to happen is if it hits the fan here at the station, this is going to decouple and separatrons on the orbital Hilton modules are going to fire. And that is what is going to be the escape pod. So if you're sound asleep in your room at the orbital Hilton, snacking on some snacks or whatever, and all of a sudden it hits the fan in the fuel part of the station, these things are going to and go and eject your orbital Hilton room to safety. That is exactly what we're doing here. So I need to get over to the hitchhikers. I don't even know what tab a hitchhiker is on. I need to install them. I'm going to put them up like that. What is that? 16 people in the orbital Hilton? We can do better. There you go. That looks very orbital Hilton-y. And then I'm going to just cap off the top. Each one, you know, me. And we could do the same thing there. Should I? I don't know. They don't have chutes, but we will need something like that. What did I just miss? Yeah, pay no attention to the follower behind the curtain. She's doing, I mean, she's really like got my back here because I told her that I was going to stream until 10. And when I said it was going to go over, because now we've got 70 freaking people, I heard a sigh from the other side of the curtain. I love you, honey. But she's totally hooking me up and letting me stream longer than I promised that I would stream. So everybody, what everybody should do is type "thank you Chocomole" over in the chat, because she's awesome. I am looking at you. Randomly space. You need to have the OH pods rotate. I am going to have the OH pods rotate. In fact, I'm going to rotate them to simulate gravity when you're sitting in your orbital Hilton room. That's totally planned. Let's see here. What else? Yes, we needed some... Look, everybody over in the chat type "thank you Chocomole" because she's freaking awesome. Trix, I'm not whipped. She came to town to visit me. She lives out of town and she came out here to visit me. So it's like totally awesome that I'm... Look at everybody go. That's freaking awesome. How's that, honey? There you go. She's like doing a dance over there. Escape pods. Yes, that's what I was working on. I need to do this. I don't like my pods to be ugly, so I need to do this. Like, come on now. Come on. Yes, okay. Those are pretty cool looking escape pods. I'll take it. Do I want to put docking ports on them? I will put docking ports on them. For the saving parts here, let us see. Uh-oh. Rouse Dowser KSP just sent you a message. I just got a Twitch pop-up. Anybody know that guy? Rouse Dowser KSP? I don't know if you've heard of him. Yes, that should be cool. I will check that after the stream. Dude. Now we've got that with docking ports for the rescue. Somebody said a little bit of RCS. I agree with that. I will just... they're going to need control on them as well. So we'll put our little control port sort of deal out here. Watch. I'm going to put a probe core. Where you at, probe core? There you at. So close. Come on now. It really doesn't like it. It's because of the way I have the symmetry. It really doesn't like that. Yeah, wonder what that could be about. Better get her chocolate. Hey, even beyond that, her birthday is on Saturday. Is it the 14th, right? Yes, her birthday is on Saturday.
It's not Saturday.
What is it? Oh, it's Sunday. I got the date wrong. Her birthday's on the 14th. So I probably won't be streaming on the 14th. Or the 13th. We will see. Right, honey? Let's see here. I was also going to put one of these things on there. People are going to give me so much trouble now. There's that. You want a cake?
Fly it into space.
You want me to make a cake and fly it to space for your birthday?
Yeah.
Can I play KSP if I do that? Does that mean that I'll be able to play KSP on your birthday? I'm waiting for a response. She gave me another harumph. Let's see here. This orbital Hilton is shaping up. I like that. Oh no way, Gav 111. Thanks for the there you go. It's like a National Geographic. What's going on, Rouse Dowser? A cake ship. Bake a cake and put it on a high altitude balloon. No, no, no. We're going to make a cake and we'll cook it by deorbiting it, and then we'll have to bring it up back into orbit again. And then we'll have a cooked cake in orbit. How's that go? We'll use the shock heating of re-entry to get her done on the reorbiting. I am not getting a lot of station building done. I'm getting a lot of socialization done, I think, which is perfectly fine. We're going to put these little guys here. 4x symmetry. We're going to put these little guys here. Turn them on around so they point the same way. Those are our emergency escape pod motors. Actually, our orbital Hilton room escape motors is what I should really say. And then we've got the pod, we've got the SAS. I think it would look better if the SAS was over here, so I'm going to do it that way. There we go. Also, come on now, girl. There we go. Put it on there. There we go. That looks good. That's a place to stay. You've got a really cool view. I almost kind of wish that the view was up and down through the station. So that's the way we're going to do it. Even though that means that our room pods or our room ladders are going to be on the side, that's the way we're going to get this done. Because look at that. Now when you're looking in one direction, you'll see down through the solar panels. If you look through the other way of your room, you'll look up into space. So that, I think, will be totally cool. We will also put an orbital Hilton lounge up here. I don't know if you've ever stayed in a Hilton property, but if you are a Diamond Executive member, there's a special lounge you can go to and get snacks. They have like the manager's reception. I don't even know where to click. Where is the hitchhiker? There is the hitchhiker. There is the Orbital Hilton Snack Lounge, where if you have VIP status with the Orbital Hilton, you will be able to go and get free cookies and Cokes and talk to them in the evenings. Also the Science Lounge. We've got those. We needed a bit of RCS, I think. A little bit of RCS. So let us put a little bit of RCS on there. Let's use these guys. I'm totally going to try to focus on building this. I will get caught up with chat, but I'm going to try to focus on building the station. Otherwise, I'm going to chat with you guys all night, and I will never get the station done. And then we will be in all sorts of trouble with Chocomole. So let's see here. I'm going to go ahead and click, like that. Yeah. These are almost like Mickey Mouse. No. That's not what I clicked on. This is what I clicked on. I wanted it right. Like that. Is that MICKEY? Let's see here. Oh man, that's totally not good, man. So remember what I said earlier about the advanced station design, right? I'm having trouble placing these. See how they won't go exactly where I want them to go? It's because drat. It's because of the symmetry, right? We don't have these things aligned on the main axis of symmetry. What I need to do is take it off, like this, put it on the main axis of symmetry, like that, and then it'll allow me to place these things flat. It was not allowing me to do that because I was on a secondary symmetrical axis, which is no bueno, mister. Let's see, there's 4x symmetry. We almost don't need that much. Yeah, we're not going to be docking these guys with anything, so let's just save on our part count. They're not designed to be maneuverable. They're designed to keep the Kerbals alive until the rescue mission comes. We won't put chutes on them for that same reason. So now we've got a little bit of RCS, and we've got a little bit of control authority. We'll be able to at least mess with our orbit a little bit. Well, who did I just mess? Dude, DK, you're freaking awesome, man. You're taking off. I appreciate the raid, dude. I appreciate you bringing everybody over here. I almost think I need like a hearing adjustment after all of the follow notifications I got. Dude, thank you again so much. You're freaking awesome. By the way, I also checked out your YouTube quick series, and that's freaking awesome. I want to talk about linking that up from my own channel so that people who don't have time to watch an entire 2 or 3 hour stream, they can go to your little short clips on YouTube when those are ready for a release to the general public. So, dude, those things are awesome. You're awesome. Thanks a lot, man. I'll catch you later. Back to the Hilton. I feel so bad. I'm like talking to somebody and then I'm like, I've just said something. Now I'm going back to build more spaceships. Let's see. I got to turn it. I got to get it on there. That looks good. Yes, our windows are good. Ooh, these things are off. Let's fix that. Now, okay, docking ports are up. Remember the way to check that the docking ports are up. Window up. Davrider 12. Or Davrider? Davrider. Welcome and thanks for joining the academy, man. Let's see. We're going to need... Oh, you know what we don't have on those? Little batteries. Let's put a little battery. Gotta have a little battery. They need to be kind of self-sufficient. Oh, they're also going to need a solar panel or something like that. I'm going to grab a battery for each. I never know where to click. It's as if I've never played this game before. There we go. And there we go. Excellent. So we got a battery. We got an RCS module. We got that. We got the emergency. We got command. We got control. We've got spots for Kerbals in the orbital Hilton. Cool. Let's go with some lighting now. I am going to grab these lights. Now you might wonder, how the heck am I going to launch this stupid thing, right? Geez, Dosh, you're crazy. There's no way. You had enough trouble with that other thing. How do you think you're going to launch this? Totally have a trick up my sleeve on how we're going to get that done. Clearly, these docking ports would never survive prime time. We're going to make a station package. I'm totally going to get it done. That's good. Anything else I missed there? That. Command and control. Lighting. Power generation. We need power generation on the Hilton module. So let's put a little bit of power generation on here. I will also double up here. Flip it. Man, I wish that would... You know what? We're so silly because we're just having so much trouble building things. Why don't I just leave it on the main axis of symmetry like that? And then I could do cool things like this. I could grab this light and I could just say set you up the way I want you. Like that. And then I could do 2x symmetry. And again, because we're on the main axis of symmetry, it'll duplicate that for us, which it won't do when you've got it on a secondary symmetrical axis out to the side. Which is a little annoying. What else? Lights. Power generation. We don't need power generation. We can get that done. I'm just going to go ahead and put like a little emergency solar panel. Remember, I like my little emergency panels that stick out the side like this. That's an RTG. This is an emergency solar panel. Again, since we're on that primary axis of symmetry, we can use the 2x symmetry to make it match up. I couldn't do that when that was on the side. Anything else I missed? Will I have a special guest episode where we can talk to Chocomole? That is totally up to her. Do you want to get me a? Do you want me to get another camera and then we'll have like a split screen thing, like Chocomole on the other side of the nav ball down there? That is probably something we could set up. I am not repeating what she just said. I am totally not repeating what she just said. All right, because it totally involved clothes and the necessity of putting them on if we do that. Let's see here. This. Dang it, dust. So many distractions. How am I ever going to build a station? Where is this other piece? I don't even know what I'm doing anymore. Ay, ay, ay. Go for it, another cam. I should use face rig. I don't know. I don't even know what that is. I'm like turning red on stream. Ay, ay, ay. A battery on the Hilton module. Let's take the entire... I want that battery down low. No, I don't. I want that battery like right in the middle here. Like that. Like that. Excelente. Let's get one of these things. We're going to put a couple RTGs on the orbital Hilton. Again, up here, this is what they use. You want the RTGs close to the oven so that they can bake the cookies for you very easily. I like it a lot. What else? Anything else? Is there anything else that I need? The 12. Dave Ryder. Rename yourself. One person who said it right, but it's there's no E. Or you'd need like a long bar above the A, Dav Ryder. Ay, ay, ay. What else? What is DOS going to do next? Tune in tomorrow and find out. Goodbye. Let's see. We've got that. I need a docking port. I've got that. You know what we really don't have? We don't have a standoff for spaceplane operations, but here's what we're going to do. We're going to put that standoff here at the top. Do I have a probe car on the orbital Hilton? I do not. Okay, that's our answer then. We're going to put the spaceplane standoff on the top, and the spaceplane will be nearly impossible to dock when the station is rotating about its axis. Whoa. That's like a super challenge right there. We're going to get that. We're going to put this. That looks silly. It looks like a clown with a hat. That looks more like a Chinese person with one eye. I'm going to do this. Again, I'm making the docking standoff here. Remember, I like to make docking standoffs that stick off the station just a little bit to give us some clearance from the space plane or whatever is docking. So the way I'm doing this, I am going to put her up here. We're also going to put the control for this part of the station right here. Ah! That's wrong. That's much better. There's the control for that part of the station. Now I'm going to put just something to stand her off a bit. I like the way these guys... Actually, no, whoever uses these things. I'm going to put that there just because that looks cool. I'm going to put a docking port like that. That looks good. That's our spaceplane standoff. That gives us room to connect with the space. I actually think it'll look cooler if we do this. Good enough. Let's go ahead and, you know me and my lights. I like my lights. I'm going to put that on with 2x symmetry. That looks cool. Let's put some inward-facing lights maybe. I think we could get away with some inward-facing lights. Again, we don't want our part count to go through the roof, but let's put these puppies right here. And there's another thing. Look at that. Turn for me, girly. Nope. Yep. How's that? Is that going to work? That'll kind of light us there, up there in the middle. We'll have a little bit, but I think that'll be good. Everybody likes to know what the temperature is. We always add a thermometer next to our door so they can come on outside and see what the temperature is. And that should be that should be lit by that light. Anything else? Did I miss anything else? Anything else that I missed? I want to get fins. Nope. I don't want to put fins on here. Docking port on top. Mopar Gamer. Wow, we've got quite a few. Quite a few automotive references here tonight. Mopar Gamer. I do have the docking port on the very top. In fact, the challenge is going to be to spool up this station and dock with it when it is spinning. So turn RCS off, get her spun up, and then dock with it. Dave Ryder, did I miss anything else? There's the face rig. Here's all our chock-a-moldy stuff. DK says, shut up and build. Gene Kerman, oh man, I missed Gene Kerman leaving. I'm so bad. I'm like, chat is so busy and there's so many people here. Gene Kerman, in memory of you, thanks for hanging out. There's DK. What else? Paris Hilton does not get a free. She's actually barred from coming to the station. There's the stuff. There was Rouse. Ladders. Ooh, that. Not a bad idea. Not a bad idea, but how could we do it so that I really like that idea. And Antonian Dvorak. I like that idea. It's a really cool idea so that you can move around. In the interest of time, I won't do it because getting those things kind of lined up is kind of tricky sometimes. But what Dvorak was saying was we should totally put some sort of ladder that goes like from here over to the center and then a circular ring of ladders around there so that a Kerbal could basically crawl from his the lounge to his room without getting off of a ladder. That's actually a really good idea, and I like it, but it does take some time to tune that. So for the interest of time here, I'm not going to do it for this one. I think that's a really good idea. I'm not putting swimming pool and conference room and all that sort of stuff. Good night, Irene, people. And I'm going to do my last trick here. For my last trick, I love the interior Illuminator Mark I. What you do is you go inside like this. You try to get the illuminator clipped. That's the button. And then you point the illuminator straight down like that. Pretty close to straight down at least. I'm never going to be able to select that part again because I've clipped it inside of that part here in the VAB. Wait. Oh, I got it. Nice. All right. So close. Jeez. There we go. One more tick I think I needed. There is that. One more tick that way. Was that it? Ah, but that went over the other edge. Whatever. We'll go with it. What that's going to do is it's going to give, because of the way KSP does the physics, or the lighting actually, the light simulation, it's going to give the entire station a lighting core all the way down the middle. I wish I could get it a little bit more aligned, but I'm not sure that I'm going to be able to do that. I don't want to spend too much time on it. Dude, Lidot Critic, thanks for the follow there. Welcome to Kerbal Space Academy. We are doing a session on... Oh, that would work right there, actually. We're doing a session on advanced station design. Is the session that we are doing tonight. How is that actually? Oh, that looks good. I like that. So thanks for the follow. Anyways, we are trying to get this thing to orbit. A guest in Space Shuttle. We will change the light colors to a red light district. Build an outdoor playpen. There's so many freaking ideas coming in. I can't do them all. I have to get this stream finished at some point, and it needs to be sooner rather than later. That is a pretty darn cool looking orbital Hilton, y'all. I like it. I like it. The craft that shuttles people back and forth, that can be launched separately. The the craft can be launched separately. I've got command there. We've got the escape pods taken care of. The only thing we don't really have is an escape pod for the middle part. We could make that kind of a secondary escape pod. Look, we could totally do it this way. We could put just... Where's some SEPs? Come on, SEPs. I never remember things are. People are watching me. It's so terrible. Forget the science. That's not even a science lab. That's where they cook and clean. They clean the dishes for the orbital Hilton. Forget the science lab. That can be added at a later date. There's a Sepratron. The Sepratron goes like this in 4x symmetry. That's not close. That's good, right there. It's going to blow those lights up. I don't even care. And here's what we're going to do. We're going to go to action groups. Like that. We're going to go to abort. We are going to go to these Separatrons. And we are going to tell them to, got to move some stuff around here. Go to these Separatrons. We're going to tell them to activate when we hit abort. We're going to go to these Separatrons, and we're going to tell them to activate when we abort. Hey now. There we go. We're going to go to these Separatrons. We're going to tell them to activate when we abort. We're going to go to this, and we're going to tell it to decouple when we abort. Anything else? Oh, yes, and we're going to go to this, and we're going to tell it to undock and decouple. Just do everything when we abort. That way, the 4 pieces will go flying off into space. The middle piece will go flying off into space. If you're in the loud... Oh, dude, nice. Lido Critic. Thank you so much for the comment over there. I really appreciate that people appreciate the streams. I hope you learned some stuff. We do a lot of different sessions. This one is running a little bit long because I had some problems with the bass part of the station. Maybe I should have split it up into 2 episodes over 2 nights, but there's so many freaking people here. 73 people. That's the highest I've ever had. Thanks to DK. Thanks for everybody that was coming over. That's so freaking cool. Jeez. I'm almost speechless. I almost don't even know what to say. Need a battery on the escape pods. I've got a battery tucked in here. I've got a solar panel right there, Antonin. I've got them right there. We should be good to go on those. We've also got some decorative lighting. I think we're good. Everything we need for separation. Good to go. I think we're good. I think we're good. Let us save this guy. Station complete. And remember what I was doing here. I was building the entire station as it's going to be assembled in orbit on one part. Clearly, we're not going to be launching it to orbit like this, but I wanted to build it all as one part. Now, the next thing that I needed to do was build a robotic assembly drone. Really, what I need to do. Oh, taking off. I'm going to go for mini walks. Excellent. Oh, go for mini walks. Thanks, dude. All right, good deal. Let's see here. We've got that. We've got that. Swimming 72. Welcome to the Academy. Hope you're enjoying it. Totally building a big space station here. Let us see here. That's that. Don't really care about the staging. Oh, yes, I was just building everything in one big mass here. Now what we're going to do is package these things, otherwise they may actually deorbit. Pick your crew. What did you say here? Retro on the escape pods. Oh, Tesla Max. You're right. I've got enough RCS on them. I've got enough RCS. Dude, Antonin also thanks for the follow. Welcome to the Academy. That's awesome. So many followers. Tesla Max, you make a good point. I've got RCS on there. We'll correct the orbits using the RCS. Since there's 4 of them, I wouldn't be able to auto-fire those things, so we'll just say that we will have to switch to each one and correct it using the RCS. We should have plenty of Delta V with that amount of RCS. So now I've got a complete station. I've saved it. We need to package these puppies for launch. And I said what I was going to do was slap the engine module on there, which is super simple, first, and also deliver a robotic assembly probe. What is the basic requirement for the assembly probe? That it is able to fit around that segment. No, that it's able to fit around that size thing. Ooh, that actually makes it difficult. Lame. That's totally lame. We'll get by. We'll totally get by. I can get this done. So, what we need is... actually, that's really lame. That's just totally lame. I can still get it done, though. I know what I can do. Let's see here. I am going to put all this stuff into sub-assemblies. So I've already got this guy. I held down Alt and I clicked on the docking port there. It is my KSA station drive section. Save. Overwrite. Good deal. I am going to take the orbital Hilton and I am going to grab one of these guys, put it in the subassembly drop zone, and call it the KSA Hilton module. Hilton room module, let's call it. Save. And then I'm going to grab the center core of this without these guys on it. So I'll just go like that, and I'll grab this guy. I will put it over here and call this the KSA Hilton Lounge and Kitchen module, basically. Save. Alright, let's put this guy back on here. Come on now. Excellent. All lined up correctly. Excellent. Okay, so now we've got everything saved over here in modules. We need to package these guys up for launch. We're going to do that in a separate ship. So let's go to a new ship here after I saved it. It's Uber SAS Torque and Translational RCS Tesla Max. You raise a valid point. That's exactly right. Let's see here. Wait, what? I don't get that. So we're going to do this one. This is going to be the KSA station drive and assembler, basically. Let's go ahead and do that. I can't capitalize things for anything to save my soul. And here's what we're going to do. We are going to go over, and I'm going to grab, let's build the little assembler droid. I like this. I'm going to make the root of this ship the assembler droid. Assembler droid. I like that. How can I do this? I can make it very efficient at assembling the smaller sections and not as efficient as assembling the engine. I think that's what we're going to do. I do think that that's what we're going to do. I do need more delicious Dr. Pepper as well. I'm totally good. I have some. That totally wasn't just a hint. Let's see here. We've got that. It's going to need some power, so we're going to grab this. It's also going to need lots of RCS. So I think between... let's do this. We'll grab that. We'll put an RCS tank on there. Where are you at, RCS tank? That one? Not sure I like that. Let's grab one of these guys as well. Where is the claw? Under utility, I believe. There's a claw. Excellent. I'm going to do this number. And here's what we're going to do. We're going to put something in here just for scale, right? Because remember, I need to be able to assemble the orbital Hilton with this guy. So I'm going to grab this. I'm going to put it... Wait, nope, other direction. Like that. Just so that I have kind of, you know, banana for scale there. Excellent. And that shows us what we're going to need to be attaching onto. Then we will do this sort of deal. I'm also going to put a docking port on this side of him as a refueling and retrofitting thing. We're going to need arms that go around this. And I know that this is actually going to clip up into here about like that when it's attached, right? Because that shroud comes off and that sort of stuff. Let's see here. The claw. Oh, you'll see, dude, override function. You will see. We're going to have... Never mind that it's going to be grabbing the window there. Let's see here. I am going to grab one of these little beams. Is that going to get us far enough down? Negatory. That is not going to get us far enough down. What about one of these beams?
Hey, what's up?
Oh. Phone call. Like that? I don't know if I like it or not. I do not know if I like it. What if we do something like this? I grab these guys. These things are notoriously bad, though. Nope, it won't even attach. Can you not surface attach things to that silly part? Maybe that'll work. Let's have a look here. Look at this. What if I then put this on there? That's not going to give us the clearance, is it? No, it's not. What if we double stack these things? I actually kind of like how this looks. That gives us the clearance. I like that. And then I can grab this guy, the Pocket Edition. I can put him there. Do you see where I'm going with this? Has anybody figured out what I'm doing? When I have a pro frame with the yes, that is exactly what I'm doing. That is exactly what I'm doing. Don't tell anybody. Shh. Then how can I do this? I need some reaction control. And I can't surface mount those. How can I get those guys done? I need basically something that looks like this. That's almost far enough. We'll have to fine-tune this guy as well, right? But, how can I... Because I want these things attached like this, right? I want them to look right like that. And you totally see where I'm going with that. How can I get her done? I can move this up a little bit. And I can build a... Actually, look at this. Where's the longer one? I can back it off. I can put the longer one there. Yes, I like it. I love it. This is good. We're going to put this guy like that. Yes, because we were doing surface attach, that means we get this. Ah, that's pretty freaking cool. I like it. I would rather it clip through it, though. Can you clip? Clip for me, girly. Oh, no, that'll hit it. Will it? Nope, that ain't right. Let's see here. Is there anything? Will anything let me go? Let's try our trick. Go to 1x symmetry. Yes, that worked. Then I can do this trick. I can go 1x symmetry, 2x symmetry. That's not what I was looking for at all. That's 1x symmetry. Go to 2x symmetry, then put it on. That's the trick there. Huh, wow, I wonder if that gives us enough clearance. I'm a little worried that that's not going to give us enough clearance to actually grab the things. I really like how it looks, but I'm really worried that it's not going to give us enough clearance. You know what I mean? I am a little concerned about that. So let me see. I think I'm going to go with that. I feel lame doing it, but I think I'm going to go with that because I don't want to get up there and not have the clearance to actually grab the parts. And so I've got that. Now I'm going to add my RCS. I'm going to add my RCS like this. I really don't like that mass being out there. I really don't like that mass being there. Huh. Well, how can I fix that? How can I not make that mass be out there? Give me some very small structural component. Not a decoupler. Not one of those. Not anything that's going to blow us up. I don't like all this mess. I want the probe to be as small. Add some SRBs. Nice soul wager. I just don't want that mass to be there. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to take that off. I need something else over here. We can use a battery, I know. Where's a battery? One of these puppies. And what else could I... The battery has very little mass, right? 0.05. Yeah, that's fine. Then I can... the claw has very little mass. That's fine. Do I have enough... See, the problem is the claw is so very finicky. The claw is a liar. And it's... Here's what we're going to have to do. We need to put some sort of standoff because that claw will make us jitter and jive like crazy. So I think if I put that there to give us a little bitty teeny tiny bit of standoff, then we should be able to put these guys on like that. That's going to allow us to put these guys clipped through like... Remember our trick. Go to 1x. Put one on. Do it for me. Come on, you just did it. Ah! Oh, why won't it work now, man? That's so lame. I could probably do it this way. Put that like that. Double rotate it back through. Like apples. Oh, that looks terrible, though. That was it. Oh, look at that! Oh, wow, that's almost perfect. That's freaking cool. Then we'll put this guy like he was attached. He's going to be sunk in a little bit. We will, can I grab that part? Can I grab it from this side? There we go. I will get it centered like that. That looks pretty darned cool, I think. What else am I missing? No, the claw is totally a liar. The claw is totally a liar. And then I was going to definitely do this number here. I was going to give us some standoff like that. And then give us some strutting, such as from here to here. Make sure it doesn't intersect what you're grabbing. Yep. And here to here, like that. Dang it, DOS. Make it even. It's so hard. Somebody get on that. There we go. That looks good. Seriously? Why did those sides not attach? Oh, I see why. Because we took that piece off, we didn't put it back on with 2x symmetry. That's okay. Look, we can do it like this. 2x symmetry. Talk to me, Goose. Come on. Why won't you 2x symmetry for me? Ay, ay, ay. It doesn't want to 2x. What is it hitting? Come on now. There we go. I just had to get mad at it, I guess. Anybody have a clue what's going on there? There we go. Now I got 2x symmetry. That looks freaking good. I like it. The RCS, we could definitely put it like down here, right? How many directions is it? It's not bad. That's honestly not that bad. It's really not that bad. Or I think maybe it will look cooler if we did this. Let's go here. Let's grab these guys. Let's put them like that. There we go. We've got batteries. We've got that. We need lighting, so let's take care of that. Excellent. We will put a light right like that. That will light up what we're trying to grab. Let's actually angle it in just a little bit like that. That's good. Power generation. Missing some power generation, so let's put that on there. We've already got power storage. Here's power generation. We can totally just put it like this. 2x symmetry. That looks pretty cool. I almost wish these guys weren't sticking down like that, but that's okay. We almost put like some sort of bumper. It's really designed to like guide us onto that module so we can grab it, you know. I think that we are good to go here. I think we are very good to go here. Because with those struts, those guys should be okay. That little assembly probe looks good. Oh, it would be helpful if we had RCS on our assembly probe, wouldn't it? That would be super helpful. Okay, so instead of these big tanks like this, we go with smaller tanks that are like this. Again, I'm trying to keep this stuff on the center of mass, right? I want the center of mass to be down here. That doesn't look like it's going to hurt anything. It would look better if we flipped them sideways, though. And if we flipped them sideways, though, like that. Oh, that actually looks really cool. Excellent. Now we need to get the RCS. This thing has so much freaking reaction control with these two reaction wheels that you don't really need to worry about the RCS that it's got. Because even if I'm not exactly centered, remember, this thing is going to be designed to operate whenever we have create the craziest ship designs. I love this thing, though. I've used it before. Don't tell anybody. I use this. I use this same sort of design. I actually like this one a lot better than the one I've built already. It almost looks like a Cylon with those swept forward wings. It's a Cylon assembly. This is how it starts, people. This is how it freaking starts. So let's go over here. Let's grab that. I am going to do our trick. I am going to put that guy like that. Again, this is all about... There we go. I could almost really just use more than that. I wonder if I should do more than that. None of the parts of the orbital Hilton are particularly heavy, right? So I think I'll be able to get by with this. I think we're okay. I think we're okay. We'll go with this. We'll go with this, and I would just burn extra RCS. Here's this. Oh, actually what I meant to do was do this. And put another light for our docking. Oops, I could just press that number twice. There we go. This will be our docking light. Excellent. Now I'm going to put a cargo spotting spotlight, right? So whenever we're coming in to grab something, I'll put this spotlight on here. That looks freaking cool. I like it. Did I miss anything? Did I miss anything? I don't think I missed anything. I think I'm good, actually. That, RCS. I've built one that actually has... engines, like regular fuel engines on it, but I don't think I'm going to go with it on this one. We'll just make it an assembly probe. This assembly probe looks freaking awesome. I like how it turned out. I really do like how it turned out. So, what else do we need? We can toss this guy. We're actually going to go over here, and we're going to put him in a subassembly. I did not make that the root node, did I? Oh, that's okay. We can get it done. We'll just take that off. We'll put this in the subassembly drop zone. We'll call this the... KSA assembler. Excellent. Save it. Bring it on back now. And actually what I wanted to do was get this guy. Make it the root node. Go to subassemblies. Assembler. There we go. Get that number. Looking good. Looking good. There we go. Now we toss this guy and we replace the subassembly, the KSA assembler. Save it. Now we're good to go. Now that docking port is our root node, so we can attach it, right? Wait, what? Gaius Baltar, yes. No, he didn't design the site. He's just the one that sold them out, right? That's not the... Oh, Spoiler alert. All right, so now what am I going to do? I need to get that drive section in here. So let's go and grab all the things we need to package up. We're going to go to here. Nope, I'm going to go to here actually. I am going to grab this big guidance unit just because why not? We can use it. Now I've got that. Now I can go to my subassemblies. I can grab the drive section. We have to deliver that. I don't know if we'll be able to grab the engine. I'm not sure if we'll be able to grab the engine with it. We will come up with a solution, though. Nice. Welcome back, DK. Dude, what's going on? Thanks again for everything you did, man. That's freaking awesome. Here's the KSA assembler. That looks freaking bueno. I like it. What else do we need? I need to deliver the stuff to orbit. I could use the drive section. Actually, that makes a lot of sense. I am going to use the drive section to deliver itself to orbit. Does it have... It has a probe core on it already. So we really just need a root node for this. We need, like... what can I use? I'll put this little probe core. We'll just use a little teeny tiny probe core. And with the drive section is actually going to drive itself to... No, on second thought, the root node will be a fuel tank. Like this. There we go. I like it. I like that. We're also delivering this guy, so I like this, and I like that, and I do that number right there. Oh wow, we could actually deliver him like this, right? How cool would it be if I just delivered him tucked around that, right, like that? I'm gonna do it that way, just because we can. Check this out. Here's another stupid Kerbal trick. Stupid Kerbal construction trick. We got that number. We got this number, which we're going to put leaning inwards. Lean me inwards. There we go. Then I'm going to grab one of these guys. Put it right around here. I am going to grab one of these docking port dealy bobbers. There we go. We're going to put it like... Nope. So close. All right, we can trick it. We can go this way. Then we can grab the little octo strut like that. We can put it like that and flip it around. I like it. And then we could totally do that. That's pretty cool. That's how we're going to deliver that puppy. What else? It almost needs to be stood up a little bit more so we can totally do this number. Look at that. That actually looks like a rocket, honestly. How much delta V does it have? It's gonna need to know that. So we will put plus that delivery framework. I know what I can do. I'll deorbit the delivery framework using the oh, but it's not gonna have the thrust because I didn't make it with motors. Let's sigh. All right, we're good. We're good. Here for the aerodynamic freaks in the house. Everybody always tells me they need to look more aerodynamic. Look how aerodynamic that is. That's freaking cool. We've already got tons of RCS up there. I usually like to make a constructor like this self-contained so it can come back and dock in there. Actually, look, I'm going to do this. And I'm going to take this guy and I'm going to put this guy up here. That's pretty cool because then we can open it and we can use it to dock with, right? But the thing is, this part definitely needs a probe core. I'm so superstitious about that. I do not launch parts into space that do not have probe cores somewhere on them. How can that work? That's not going to work. There we go. And there we go. I like it. That's good. What else? Maybe it's going to be a little bit off balanced. Here is this. I like to do this. Carries his own assembly RCS. So basically this is the assembler, right? And we're going to take it to space. This will be the little pod that guy works from. And you know what? It could deorbit itself like this. Why don't we just do that? Sort of like putting this like, I want it to be aerodynamic. Like that. And then putting these little guys down here. Like that. And then as long as it has fuel, it can deorbit itself. And that's how it gets cleaned up. I like that. And the last thing I needed was to see how much delta V this conflagration has, which is Kerbal Engineer. One of them. That's fine. 1300. 12.54. It'll run for 20s. No, wait, how long will it run for? It'll run for 8.6 seconds, and it'll get rid of 1300 meters per second of delta V. And that's not even in the vacuum. Jeez. We could do the rendezvous with this contraption right here, is what we're going to do. And here's what we're going to do, people. This is what we're going to do. I am going to get this guy launched up to the station. There's so many people watching. There's 65 people watching. I am going to get this guy launched up to the station, and then we are going to assemble the engine, and then we are going to finish this in the next stream. I've made a commitment not to stream too terribly long tonight, and if I spend one more hour, that will be my entire budget for streaming this evening. So that means I won't have a free play tonight, but I will get this done in the next stream, which I will announce via Twitter. So that is the commitment I'm going to make right here. We will get this guy up here, get this engine assembled on the station, and then see how that's not going to work. I see how that's not going to work. And then we will finish up the station assembly in the next stream. Let's see. The last thing we're missing is how we can grab a hold of this part and move it around. How can I do that? That is the last thing. We couldn't grab it from there. That won't work. Yeah, DK. Oh, geez, I just missed that. TeamSpeak. Yeah, dude, I'll hop on TeamSpeak. If you want to join me, DK, let me hop on TeamSpeak right here. I am going to finish this up, and when I finish this up, that will be the end of my stream. If you want to stream after that...
91.3, the beach.
There we go. If you want to stream after that, we'll go ahead and send everybody back over there. I did say that I was going to go... this is a long-running Kerbal Space Academy. I was going to do 2 hours of Space Academy and 2 hours of free play. It looks like I'm spending all 4 hours on the Space Academy section here. So we really got... Yeah, no, I definitely appreciate that there. And Peter P says, ha 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 ha. I will get that done. And DK, if you want to stream some more later, that's where we'll go after this. In fact, Chaco and I will probably sit there and watch you. I think you can hear me double now, right?
Yeah, well, I think I've got it fixed now. It should be anyway.
Nice.
Is it good?
All right,
All right,
we'll see
cool.
if the stream can hear you. Stream, if you can say if you can hear DK, I've got him in TeamSpeak here with me. And then I will continue on with the assemblage here.
And just like RIP Forever said, you don't want to miss your Chaco time.
Yeah, exactly. No, you are not kidding. Right, Chaco? That was just a grin. So let's see here. Here's how we'll do this. We'll just put that. We'll attach to the end of it. It'll be heck to move it around, but we will get it done. I can get it docked that way. It's going to be difficult, but we will get it done that way just by having that like that. A little bit ugly. I don't care. Alright, so now we just need to get this thing into orbit, and we're going to do a direct rendezvous up there. How's it going, by the way, DK? Dude, while I got you on TeamSpeak, again, thank you so much for the raid earlier. That's the first time that my numbers have been over 70. I was at like 72 after your raid, dude. That's so
No,
freaking
right
cool.
on. Well, you'll hit over 100 soon enough, man.
Dude, I really appreciate it. I mean, all the help you've given me is so freaking cool. So, you know, not to be all weird or anything, but thanks a lot.
Oh, it's cool, dude.
Excellent.
But yeah, no, I mean, you've got one of the best. I would say, as I was sending people over, you've got one of the best Kerbal Space Program streams, if not maybe even the best? Question mark. And you've only been doing it for like 2 weeks, which is crazy.
Dude, that's freaking cool. Like, I totally appreciate it. I don't know. I have so much fun doing it, and I talk a lot. Apparently, that's one of the requisites, is talking a lot.
That is a requisite. Yeah, yeah.
Not stopping talking, I guess. But, dude, I told you I got a chance to check out your little shorts, the Kerbal. What were you calling them? The 6-minute videos?
Yeah, I think I had it. It's labeled as like KSP beginner's tutorial or whatever. But yeah, they're all going to be under 10 minutes long. Is the idea?
I thought that those were so freaking cool, dude. I watched at least the one that you saw me. I can't remember if I saw another one or not, but it was just
no, there's just the one for now. I've been working on the second movie.
Nice. It was so well produced, I think, was the thing that struck me. like all the little visual aids, and when you zoomed in on different parts. People in the stream, if you don't know what I'm talking about, DK, is that something you'd want to link, DK, or is it kind of not ready for prime
yeah, I
time?
can link it. Give me a second.
Yeah, dude, go for it. DK has been working on these kind of, I call them like a quick reference guide sort of things. You don't always have time to sit and watch me talk for 2 hours, 3 hours for a Kerbal Space Academy stream. And so DK's got this really cool idea for these little kind of quick reference videos. I think he's going to go ahead and toss the link. Yeah, he got the link over there. And they're just so freaking cool. It's like everything you need to know about launching into an orbit, like the standard launch profile, consumable in 6 freaking minutes. That's freaking cool, if you ask me. So, anyways, I got a chance to look at it.
There are a lot of Kerbal Space Program tutorial videos out there, and certainly I learned how to play the game with those tutorial videos. But, for example, the obvious one to point to is Scott Manley, who is, of course, spectacularly better at the game than probably any of us combined, right? But he isn't necessarily a video editor, right? So his tutorials are like a half an hour long, and the idea was to make a more well-produced tutorial.
I think you've gone very far along being able to do that, man. There we go. Wow, now I'm focusing to try and balance this, balance the thingy. There we go. We just changed the RCS load. So
I've never actually used the RCS build aid.
Really?
Yeah. Well, I've always just kind of placed like 4 at the bottom and 4 at the top, and then called it a day. It usually works out.
Yeah. No, I really love RCS build aid, man. It's one of the must-have mods. I'm just gonna put.
I'll have to check it out.
That much. See, how did that work? So the empty RCS tank balances me? Seriously? That's a little ridiculous. Oh, well, I think I'll be able to fly her like that. I think that'll work. I think it's time to put this thing into orbit, is what's going on. RCS build aid is such a huge help, man. It's just, it makes it so much easier to drive the craft whenever you're trying to fly around with it, right? But apparently
I don't think I fully get the interface of what it's going through. I see you're flipping through what the fuel is, and it's giving you an arrow one way or the other.
Yeah. So basically, when you open it up, I've got it set to engine mode, which means it looks at the thrust of the engine, the yellow thing here, and it shows you the way the craft is going to move when this engine is thrusting. So what that means is that... Do I have anything up there that would bother it? No, I don't. Okay. That means, you can see it right now, this craft, because of this beam over here, the center of mass one wasn't exactly right. It was going to rotate, before I put that guy on there, it was going to rotate significantly towards the center of mass, which is off the side, whenever I tried to fire up that engine. That doesn't look flyable, right? I don't want to do that. So what I did was I put a tank over there, and I'm trying to tune these tanks to balance it out. I bet you what I could do is put these to smaller tanks. No. Honestly, in the interest of time, I think that that's balanced enough. The smaller the red circle is, the better you are, the straighter you're going to fly. Remember, when I didn't have that there, that circle was really big, and then when I added this tank over here, the circle got really small. I think a circle that small, I think we should have enough control authority to get this done. So the last thing we could do is just add more control authority, right? Like that, and like that. Yeah, I think we're good to go now. So this guy should go to space, and he should not be too terribly unbalanced when it's time to fly with just that stage. 4905. Wow, that's a whole heck of a lot.
Do you just have the 2 on there?
The two
the 2 RCS blocks.
Oh yeah. Well, no. Okay. So I'm not actually balancing the RCS control right now. I'm balancing the engine thrust control. So see,
and
it
actually does that with the RCS build. Oh, that makes sense.
Yeah. So right now,
that's pretty helpful, especially if you have sort of designs where. So you've got like a rover on one side and then just ballast on the other, and you're able to more precisely balance it. I didn't know it did that. I might have to add that to my mod repertoire.
Yeah, check it out. If you click on this engines right here, it's got a select mode, and it can do translation, which is RTS or RCS. The attitude, which is how your reaction wheels will control you, and the engines, which is the engine motion. So if you go to translation, that's when it's going to tell us, see, this guy is not particularly well suited to moving us around. Although, honestly, that's almost exactly right. Look at that. We don't have very much rotation. See how the RCS blocks are on, and then we've got this going on? that's telling us that when we move, and by the way, I know DK, it takes DK 30 seconds to see what's going on here. We still need to solve for that because he's watching the stream just like y'all. But it puts the RCS motion out to the side saying it'll be coming from these thrusters, and we'll get this sort of rotation from that. That's because I went to translation mode. I can also go to engine mode, and that turns off the RCS thrusters and just looks at the force of the engines. And the force of the engines will make us move like this. So I think we're okay like this. I think we're good. We shall see. We shall totally see. Let's see. Anything else? I think I'm ready for this thing to go to space. 4905. That's freaking Boohoo Delta V. That's that. Let's get our staging right. Let's launch this puppy. We're spending a lot of time designing space stations and not enough time launching stuff. And it is time to launch some stuff. Save and launch it. All right. What did we get there? Figure out this whole TeamSpeak thing. Nice. Download TeamSpeak. Step 1, download TeamSpeak.
That is the first step. That's accurate.
Step 2, input your IP address and stuff. Step 3, you're done. Huh. That is actually a pretty... I mean, I probably didn't need to use the STS parts there, but that is a cool-looking rocket. It's like going to deliver the first-ever Cylone into orbit. What is that? Easy peasy rover cheesy? That's cool. Okay, I wonder what that is. So we're going to go for a direct rendezvous here, guys. We are going to find the station. There's the station. Station core, yep. I'm going to go ahead and set that as the target. Remember, for direct orbital rendezvous, when we have appropriate thrust to weight, so 1.7 is definitely appropriate, we wait till that target station gets over Kerbal, India. I call this Kerbal, India because it kind of looks like India to me. But let's rotate on around. Whoa, too far. Almost too far. Try to keep India right there in the middle. If you try to do it like this, you won't actually be over it. Put it right like that in the middle. Let's speed up the station. There's the station. It's over Kerbal, India. There's Kerbal, India. Now we go for launch. I'm going to go ahead and F5 it. I'm going to go ahead and throttle it up. There's that. And to space. Sweet. What's my thrust to weight? Talk to me, engineer. 1.7. Remember, standard launch profile. If you start off, I actually tuned these engines. I got their thrust limiter down a little bit just so that sitting on the pad I'd be 1.7. It's so easy to fly when you start off with that 1.7 because just about the rate of fuel consumption is going to be setting you at the right speed when you get to your checkpoints. Your 5,000 checkpoint where you need to go 150, 160. Your 10,000 checkpoint where you need to go about 260. Having that 1.7 launch pad is going to mean that you have just about the right speed there. So let's see what we got. Hi-yi-yi. In DK, we totally need to get it set up so that you can see me in real time, because I know you can hear me in real time.
I'm probably about 17 or so seconds late, but it's fine. I don't think I've ever realized that it's right over that other sort of what you called Kerbal, India. That's the meetup point.
I think it's about an eighth of an orbit is the number I hear, and I think that guy's just about an eighth of an orbit. A lot of times I'll actually go and put a probe there, so even at night when I'm in orbit going above, I can see where the probe is. I've actually got that screen, what is it, the scene ambient light changer, going, so you can see the night side of my planet okay, but you can't really, if you've got the stock and you don't have that ambient light scene changer, it's really hard to see the continents at night sometimes. So I sometimes put a probe there, and you can see the probe sitting on the ground. You just fly a quick little rocket over there, and that's what I use to know when to launch. Anyways, going through a regular launch here, I'm waiting for this to get to 50. I went to 45 degrees after I got to 10,000 feet. This rocket, we could have taken more to space with this, but that's okay. Ay-yi-yi. I really like that skybox, though. All those little stars look so cool. So there's 50. We turn and burn into our orbit. Yes. Yes. Let's go ahead and fly it from here. I've got it set as a target, don't I? And let's see what the, let's see what our... Oh, look at that. I'm going to be getting there too soon. Remember, when I'm getting there too soon, that means that I need to rotate up. Basically, burn north. I've got enough orbital velocity. Now I need to get more vertical velocity here, such that when my orbital velocity gets me there, I will impact, hopefully not impact, I'll rendezvous with a station. Let's see what we got.
Yeah, impact's probably the wrong word.
Rendezvous, forceful rendezvous. See, all I'm doing, I'm burning straight up, and that's making me curve up towards that station. There's 12. We could definitely do a rendezvous from that, but I can do better than that. There's 9. Down to 8. There's 7. It's starting to slow down. All right, it starts to slow down. That is going to happen. When it starts to slow down, that means there's not much else you can do with it. Looks like I need to burn north a little bit, and actually I'm feeling really sluggish. So I am going to, even though I've got fuel in that stage, ditch it and just use this stage, because I don't like feeling sluggish when I'm turning, doing these maneuvers. Let's go for the target. You know something? We're just going to do this live. That is not a too terrible separation. Look at that. We're going almost right at it. I can do my orbit bending. See how the green's a little bit low? I'm actually going to bend it up, and watch what happens here. That's going to go down. I'm bending that green thing onto the pink thing. Look at it go down. That's fixing our inclination. And there we go, 2.7. I'll take it. Now we just do the rest of this live. Target that. Thrust to weight 16. That's freaking nuts. We have 11 seconds of burn time here. This guy's just going to come into our tailpipe, and we are going to kill this freaking relative velocity. Oy, oy, oy. Sorry, I'm not giving you too much time to say stuff, DK.
No, you're fine. I'm just watching, dude.
Oh my gosh. This is kind of like a high conversation where I have to do a lot of different stuff rapidly. But I think we're going to be good to go on this direct rendezvous here. I don't know when I should start. I usually use
that's quite a bit of speed to cancel out, but I mean, you're obviously going to be able to do it very, very quickly. With
yeah,
that
look
engine.
at this. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4. Wow, I'm not even counting fast enough. There we go. Now I'm going to orbit bend. Get it on over there now. Like that. That's an orbit we're already in. Yeah, with that crazy delta V I had. Look at that. 0.3 kilometers. That was a direct orbital rendezvous. That was freaking cool. But that was normally...
That's a good job. That's actually pretty hard to do.
Don't don't try this at home if you don't have a 16.0 thrust to weight. Wow, now we're up to 22. The only reason I was able to wait so long to burn off that 1,000, what was like 1,100 relative velocity, was because this thing is basically a huge engine with a tiny fuel tank. So let's see. There he is. Let's see what it looks like when he loads into physics range. That's a freaking beautiful encounter. 0.1 up there. If anybody wants to know how I did what I just did, getting that direct rendezvous, we actually do a KSA session on direct rendezvous where we talk for 2 hours about how we did this, building a rocket that's able to do it. Actually, we talk for 1 hour, then we do docking. But I can definitely teach you to be able to do that. It's just about knowing what to expect and knowing what to see on this nav ball here. So let's see here. I'm just going to come to a screeching halt next to him here. We're almost going to impact him, it looks like. But I am just going to, let's get rid of the engineer. 632. This just worked out really well the way we did it. Plus, we didn't carry much payload. We were just delivering this guy a little bit of fuel. We could have carried, you know, more RCS fuel or something like that. But let's see here. Looks like we're going to be going by. What's our dorsal side? Remember, I love my dorsal side. I put the battery and the Stay-Putnik on the dorsal side. So now I've got dorsal up. Looks like we're going to be passing to the right of the station. And I'm just going to wait till we get close. We're going to come to a complete orbital screet here.
You really do like your dorsal side a lot.
I really do. I talk about it a lot. It just makes it so much easier to do what you're trying to do. Well, I don't want to bounce off the station. This is a rendezvous. This is how we get close to space stations right here, folks. Like this. Oh no! I had so much thrust away and I went away from it. Embarrassing. I need to like throttle this engine way down. That's what I should have done a long time ago. Alright, let's go back towards it. Oh, I was going to come to a screeching halt right next to it, but I overshot it. My bad. Ay, ay, ay.
That's what you get having a 22 TWR.
Yeah, exactly. That is exactly what I get. Alright, so I flipped myself over again. I got to get my dorsal side. I love that dorsal side, though. And just look at the control authority we have, right? We've got so much freaking control authority. I'm going to go ahead and come on in. Check it out. I'm coming in under the station is what I want to do here. And how quickly will RCS throw us, slow us down? Not great. Actually, look at this. Wow, I almost just sort of used a different engine and then docked this thing backwards. We'll be fine. Let us quick save. Let's go get this module installed. There we go. Just coasting up to the bottom side of the station. Remember, I'm gonna dock the engine against the bottom side here. I love the physics range as well. I love the fact that the physics is not totally hosing us. So now I feel like I'm coming in.
Your channel lobby on 91.3.
Oh, this dude too. Jeez. I'm going to go past it because I didn't start burning retrograde enough. But I'm feeling okay. Let's see here. And that's pretty darned good. Right there is pretty darned good, honestly.
Can the smaller docking ports actually dock with the bigger ones?
No, they can't. They won't mate up. And so here's what I need to do. Wow, I should try a totally complex docking procedure here. I have no guarantee that this is going to work. Watch this. Hold my beer. Here's this. Set as target. I am going to turn... Dude, Hitman, sorry I am taking up all of your YouTube time. I did set as target. Yeah, okay, I've got that. Thanks for hanging out, man. You've been here for like 3 hours or so I definitely appreciate it. Because I remember you saying you got here right when we started. Don't try this at home. This is not an easy orbital docking maneuver. I just want to see if I can do it. I don't know if I can do it. You may see what I'm going to try to do. I am going to try and line this up and then flit the construction module out from underneath it.
You were insane. That's amazing.
We're gonna see.
So excited for this.
I don't know if it's gonna work. I don't really know. It's really difficult to pull off, but we will see. So first we gotta get all this thing lined up correctly. Let's completely get rid of that relative velocity. There we go. 1 meter per second in a direction that I don't care about. Alright, then I'm gonna line up. So there is that. Somebody's got some serious typing going on there.
That is not me.
I think that's Peter there with the serious typing going on.
In retrospect, the mechanical keyboard was a poor decision.
You know something? You like hearing yourself click. Whatever, man. Oh, there we go. Dude, thanks for joining us as well. Peter is an old friend of mine. So let's see here. I need to get this thing going towards the station. Wow, 0 meters per second. That's going towards the station. Now I can see where I'm going. We've got to get lined up before anything else. So let's get this thing lined up with the station. Also, the station doesn't have any rotation, does it? It doesn't feel like it.
Looks like it's pretty set on.
It's got a little bit of shimmy. Watch its control. Yeah, it's not trying to correct itself here, so I think we're good. Back to the ship. Alright, we're going to try to get this lined up. Let's pull it over a little bit. Remember, this entire ship isn't designed to be perfectly balanced, so this is going to be really... There we go. Okay, okay. Now let's get that green prograde marker going straight there. Alright. Oh my gosh, F5. Alright. Oh, I've bounced off of it apparently. That's not
Oopsie,
good. Oops. That's why we went backwards all of a sudden. I had that little nose piece. Well, we need the clearance anyways. Alright, lock it in right there. I feel like we're really well... and I've got to back up some. I've got to back up so that I have time. I have no guarantee this is going to work. So what I'm going to do, I think I'm all lined up. I think I've got time. I think I'll have time to fly away. Let's just give this a try. You see what... You're gonna ghost drive, yeah, dude. I'm gonna totally ghost drive the.
Ghost drive.
Are you ghost riding the whip? Is that what's happening?
I am
now?
definitely gonna ghost ride the engine module. That looks good. We're going towards it. I need to decouple that node. I need to control this, and I need to get the heck out of the way. Get the heck out of the way, like that. But don't grab that. Get out of there. Let's look at it from the side. Now we're ghost riding the engine module. I don't know if it's gonna work. We'll see. Let's slow down this relative velocity here. I don't want to run into this station or anything. 4, 3. Oh my gosh, look at it. Look at it go. If that actually works, do I have to be controlling it?
I think
Look
you
at
do
it.
have to be controlling it.
It's still lined up. It's still lined up. Oh my gosh! I think we might have ghost installed this. We might have totally ghost installed this. Come on, magnets. Do it for me here. Come on, magnets. Work. 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 Oh, yes.
That's awesome.
Wait. Up. Drive section installed. We totally just ghost. I didn't think it was going to work. We ghost rode the whip into the docking ports there. We just... So, hey... Are we showing off a little bit? Maybe we were showing off a little bit there.
I'm deeply impressed.
We try not to do that, but here's what you've learned. You may be able to use a maneuver like that even if you found yourself in a situation where you don't have the docking port or you can't decouple or something. Maybe at some point in the future that'll help you save a ship or a Kerbal. I was able to pull it off only because I had that docking port alignment node. One of my mods that I used down there, I had that thing installed, and because I could line up the red thing with the pink thing with the green thing, it worked like a charm. That's Tesla. That's exactly how NASA would have done it, man. That is exactly. Actually, we need to mark that time down. What time is it? 11:18, so it'd be 3:18 in the highlight reel. That's the only way I know to. DK, can you make bookmarks? I can't get bookmarks
not that I know
to
of.
work. Like if you go down to the bottom of the stream, there's some sort of bookmark functionality, but I can never get it working. I do not know what the deal is with it. This guy...
Oh, you can. I've never actually used it.
What can we do? It doesn't work, though. If I actually try to make a bookmark with it, it doesn't work. So I totally intended this. Remember, this is our little construction module. It's like the module that allows us to run the construction crane, the assembler. But I'm going to do OpenShield. I'm going to do control from here. And I'm actually going to install this on one arm of the station, like right here, right? That looks so sad without having a docking port there, but, you know, whatever. What can you do? Let's go ahead and set this docking port as the target. And let's fly up. Remember how I like my dorsal side? This side right here is dorsal. Nope. This side was dorsal because it had the beam on it. And that means that I know what I'm doing. I'm going to be able to fly away. I want to get away. And I'm going to install this construction thing onto the side here. I want to fly away. It's like what Pearl Jam does. Lenny Kravitz.
Thank you, ladies
Pearl
and
Jam's a
gentlemen.
little
I
more-
will be here all
I want
week.
to fly away.
Exactly. All right, now we're lined up with a docking port. That's what we wanted. Remember that red ball down here? That's that RCS, or sorry, that's that docking port alignment tool. Now we're just going to go on up here. Look how easy this makes this. It's almost like cheating. Let's go towards the station. We're lined up with a port. This thing is so controllable. I love this little assembly bot we've made. And F will lock me in. I'm going to go towards the station a little bit. Yes. Yes. Everybody sees what's going to happen here. We are just going to go for this docking port. We're going to attach the assembler droid there. And am I lined up? I am lined up. Let's go ahead and slow it on. Oops, nope, that wrong way. Slow it on down, boss. Excellent. Now I need to go to the side. And what I really need to do is... Nah, I'm good. I need to go to the side a little bit. Look at this. We're just going to do this one this way. I know I need to puff this way. So puff me over. And back me up some, I think. Whoa, that's not what I wanted at all. Excellent, excellent. Looking good. Now we need to slow down a little bit. I don't even know where my green prograde marker is because I should have gotten a little bit more off of it. But watch, it'll show up soon. Now I'm going to even it out. Talk to me about the direction I'm going. Ah, whatever. It'll just dock. We don't need no prograde markers.
Peter
Oh,
disconnected
man.
from your channel. Lobby from 91.3
Did I totally,
the beach.
Did I totally dock it upside down? That's totally annoying. We're going to be doing all of our work up on the top part. Right? Ooh, you need to be turned off. Sorry. Toggle torque on you. I meant to dock it the other way. I meant to dock it with the little assembler droid. But whatever. That droid is so freaking agile. I don't think we need to worry about it. So that's what we've got. That only took me 30 minutes. let's do this. I am going to use... Hey, K9, thanks for checking that by myself. Thanks for checking that for me, I mean. It saved me a shipload of time. Dude, Lego Studios, you're not kidding. That saved a lot of time. Thanks for checking on the bookmark for me, K9. Let's do this. I've got 30 more minutes. We've got the assembler droid installed. Let us go package up that other one, but I do not believe that we will be delivering the other one up to the station this evening. Let's see what we got. So, assembler droid installed. Back to the Space Center. Let's package up this other thing so that we can launch it up on a rocket, and then the assembler droid can assemble it as you do.
Naslocker pointed out something interesting. You might want to extend your solar panels.
Oh, I've got a couple RTGs on there. Thanks for catching that, by the way. I've got a couple RTGs on there, and as long as we're in orbital construction mode, I don't want to extend them. My space operations safety manual says that when we've got construction droids working around the station, we retract the panels. So once we get the orbital Hilton up and running, we'll extend it. For now, we'll just let the RTGs keep the station running. But good catch, thanks. It shows you're paying attention. And I appreciate all sorts of comments like that. I will always explain what I'm doing and why I'm doing it. So that's my reasoning there. Let us package this stuff up into kind of a delivery gantry. So this guy was the station drive and assembler. Save. Let's go new. And let us get another thingy. RCS build aid, good. And I'm going to go with this guy. And I'm going to put this. We've already got the probe up there. We've already got the fuel for him to do his work. And what I need to do is deliver these other parts that are the room module ×4 and the Hilton Lounge and Kitchen, which looks like that. The Hilton Lounge and Kitchen. I'm going to do it. How can I do it such that this thing... I want to leave that docking port open, is what I'm thinking, so that the first thing we can do is to dock that and the gantry against it. So that basically means... Okay, I see what that means. That means we're boned because we built it upside down. Here's a trick I have to use a lot of the time, right? I have an assembly, and what I want to do is I want to build off this because that's going to be the part sticking off the very top of the station at the end-all be-all when everything's assembled, right? But I have this as the node in this subassembly, which means I can only attach it like this, right? Really what I want to do is attach this docking port to that. So in order to do that, I'm just going to rebuild this thing in reverse order. I'm going to put that like that, and then I'm going to take... let's see here, this, and put it here. Nope. This, and put it here. And everything I have to flip over. This guy, and put him here. And see, I'm just reversing the, I'm reversing the build order, right? I grab the bottom piece, I flip it twice, I put it on the top. I grab the bottom piece, I flip it twice, I put it on the top. You can see the D key flashing. I grab the bottom piece, flip it twice, put it on the top. That guy, flip it twice, on the... Oops, not embedded though. I hate how that happens sometimes. This guy, flip it twice, put it on the top. And this guy, flip it twice, put it on the top. So now I've got it... Whoops. That guy maybe not flip it twice and put it on the top. There we go. That looks better. And everything else is good to go, right? Yeah, I think everything else is good to go. So that looks good. The other thing that I need to do is install these guys ×4. And again, I've boned it. I need to reverse them as well. If fuel
That sucks.
Yeah, I just wasn't thinking. Maybe some panels that don't fold out like 1 or 2. That makes sense, Lego Studios. That's a good idea. Haze Gaming's HUD Cams mod. I don't have that one. What did I miss there? Hazy Gaming. HUD Cams mod? I don't have that one. Booster Cam. Oh, Davey. Actually, Dave is answering a question. There you go, Dave. Thanks for helping out with that question up there I didn't see. I don't know the answer to that one, so hopefully Davey can help you out there. Dave. There is that. Now what I want to do looks like this. I want to package these things up such that it looked like there could be a shroud around them, right? So, this guy, let's go like this. Excellent. And then, I'm going to rebuild this guy in the opposite order just like I did. How can I do that easily? First off, I cannot put that huge fuel tank in there. I can grab that. And I'm just making it so I can get this guy on backwards. I'm going to grab that. No, 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 no. And I really wish you could do it with one more. Oh no, those things were built sideways. That's not good. Alright, I'm going to have to be pressing the W key, it looks like. That times 2. Nope, times 1. W key times 1 flips me around correctly. That times 1. I'm so used to hitting it twice, I keep hitting it twice. That times 1. That times 1. I say times 1 out loud and I do it times 2. Okay.
Nice.
I mean, it's just, you get these habits, right? That looks good. That times 1 up there. That times 1. Now, if I hit this once and there are... Yes, okay, good. They're pointing in the correct direction. Then this times 1. Excellent. This times 0? That's odd. Why is that times 0? That doesn't make any sense. I guess we're just going to go with it. Is that right? No, that's not right. Aha, I see. That is not going to be the correct alignment for our station windows. That's what was wrong. Now the windows will have the correct alignment. Remember, on these arms, these guys are installed. That's upside down right now, right? But I wanted these such that when we install them with the windows matching, the windows look up and down the station. Alright, now we're good. Now we're bueno. So now I've got one of these where the root node is the bottom. And what I need to do is come over here, grab 4 of these guys. I feel like I'm talking about Minecraft. The crafting recipe for this rocket is 4 of these guys.
in a T formation.
Yeah, in a T formation. That's awesome. And then I'm going to tuck these guys in like that. That's clipping, so I need more. And you see where I'm going here, right? Watching a past recorded session doesn't... Ooh, K9, that makes a lot of sense. Actually, that's an excellent point, dude. Thanks for checking on that for me. That makes a lot of sense as to why it would work that way.
Yeah, I agree.
Excellent. Because apparently whatever it is that gives it the timestamps doesn't have the timestamps yet. I will put docking ports here. Wow. I'm going so fast on this, I almost wonder if I can install this part on the station. At least one of them to show how it's going to go. But you see what I've done there? I've got that central core. Ooh, that's dirty. That's a little dirty. We can always rotate the girl in, and then we'll rotate her like that. So I've packaged this up, and when I look at it, I could totally envision a shroud going around this, right? I could totally see this thing being encapsulated with one of those procedural fairings. So I've packaged these 4 different parts in a fairing that would go to space just like this, which I think is really cool. Now we can have a lot of fun with it because we need this guy to do the rendezvous. And in order to do that, we're going to use the same sort of deal we did last time. I've got command and control on there already. That's good. I'm going to need reaction control. So I'm totally going to do it like this. Every now and then you just have a way that looks cool. Whatever. That totally looks cool. Consummate tease! You wouldn't know majesty if it bit you in the face.
I said consummate tease, consummate!
Some of the wingly-dingy thingies.
The cheat is grounded.
we installed the light switch so that you could turn the light on and off. I'm
gonna buy you a pizza.
That's awesome. Where is this? I like it. Look at this, since we're doing a shroud that looks like this anyways. This is definitely an STS delivery piece. What is our thruster weight on this mad thing? It is... engineer piece times 1. 4.15. That's actually not bad. I like that. Huh. Not bad at all. Let us... 4.15. That's a lot. We're just going to go with this. So let's strut some stuff in so that it flies true. I'm going to grab 4x symmetry. I'm going to go right here, I think. No. I apparently didn't even grab the strut. And then I threw the part away. Ay, yay. How does this ever even happen? That's not 4x symmetry. That is what we wanted. That is what we wanted. That looks awesome. This is like a way overkill orbital delivery pod here, right? But we'll grab that. We'll go over here. We'll put that, strut it on out like that. I like it. We will put some struts that go from like here. As long as they get past the lights. No, they're going to hit the lights, so we'll put them up like that. That's good. And then I'm going to put some struts from here. Right there. Come on. Oh, those RTGs are clipping. Those RTGs are totally clipping, and that is unacceptable. We are going to have to fix that. Also, I don't understand why those things don't look exactly straight. Oh, I know, because those things... Alright. Well, that design of RTG is definitely getting on my nerves, so what we're going to do is actually take them and put them over here like this. 2x symmetry. Turn them again. That's a good place to put some RTGs, right next to the light. They're not centered, though. There we go. That's a good place to put those RTGs so that they don't clip. That looks bueno. I could totally imagine that thing being, having a shroud around it. Sweet. Power generation. I'll just go ahead and toss like one RTG on here. Me, 2 RTGs. Everybody likes symmetry, right? I click like 50 times.
I'm a pretty big fan of the symmetry.
It's just it makes things so much easier to drive. That's good. They're not in the way of anything. We've got lighting. This is a package, and what we're going to try to do... With all the mass of that engine, that huge OP engine, it's going to be difficult for me to dock this guy against it. Because you totally see what I'm trying to do, right? I'm trying to get this guy docked against the rest of the station, and then I'm going to come up there and use the assembly droid to grab one of these and install it on its little pod, right? And that's what allows me, so maybe all the mass of this is not something that we need. Maybe we just need a smaller piece that will dock against the station. I do not know. Dang it. Oh, whatever. Let's try it this way. It may be difficult, but docking ports on the reaction thingies on the side. What could we do with that? What's up, James? MWP. How's it going? Welcome to Kerbal Space Academy. I'm trying to figure out the orbital construction procedure for this guy. Because the little construction bot is not going to be nearly enough to control all of this by itself. You know something? We're just going to go with it. We'll just see. We can always throttle that engine down. We can get it really close, then we can nudge it home. I think. I don't know. Maybe. Ooh, maybe that's what, maybe that's what we need to do. Where's the center of mass of this puppy right now? Ooh, okay, I got this. I got an idea. You go there. You go like right here. Yes, you go here. Nope. Let's get one of these thingies. Where's it at? Engine, fuel, that. That gives the probe a grabbing point. Now the fuel is way down there. That won't be exactly centered. But at least the probe will have a place to grab onto it, which is, I like that a lot. And do its engine-y goodness. Are we going to leave clearance for the probe? Do we think the probe can get through there? I think so. I love having these subassemblies. I mean, you have the little probe in the subassembly. You can grab one. You can freaking rotate him around, and we can make believe and see if he's going to be able to come through there. It doesn't look like he would make it through those struts. It definitely... Come on, 1X. 1X. It definitely doesn't really look like he would make it through those struts. He's a little too wide. I think, gosh, it would be so close. Bah. We'll just go with it. We'll just assume that he'll make it through the struts, and if he doesn't, well, you know.
He'll be fine.
I think he'll be fine. We'll take like a space welder and we'll detach him. Oops. Oh, you know what we could do? Oh, I have a good idea. I have a totally cool idea. I just have to do this. Where's the little guy? Yes. Octagonal attachment McBobber thingy. Actually, I just want to use these. This guy. And where'd it go? Where'd it go? This guy. Dude, James MWP, thanks for the follow and welcome to Kerbal Space Academy, man. We are building a big orbital construction project here and working on how this station is going to be attached. Now, really, I just wanted one X symmetry there, because we are going to have one blowable strut. Check this out. Where's my little thingy? Oh, I'm going to have to do the other ones first, I think. Am I? No, I'm going to do it this way. I can just go like this, I think, and grab a strut and go from the middle. Oh, I don't even have to do it that way. Ooh, yes, there's a smarter way to do it. Let me just connect that right quick. Get rid of it now. I want to get this guy. I just want to do 1x symmetry. That's a smarter way to do it, because then if I come back and I put this guy here, all I really have to do is design it so that a strut will intersect that piece like this. So I put one there, and I just guess 1x symmetry, wrong. I put that guy there, 1x symmetry. Yes, that is exactly what I wanted. So check out what's going to happen, right? When I get up there, if the probe can't fit through here, it will attach to that. I almost think that that should really be done with 2x symmetry. In fact, I am going to do it with 2x symmetry just so that we don't have any unintentional wobbly rocketness. Now we've got that strut attaching. So we've got two blowable struts, right? If we pop that guy, that strut will disappear, and the little probe core can go in there and grab a hold of this thing. How are we doing on delta V? Good. How are we doing on everything else? That's a lot of delta V. That's even atmospheric stats. 1995. So we need about we need about 2500 in the bottom stage. Let's get that guy done right quick. So what was our root node? This dude in here, I think. Yes. Excellent. I like it a lot. When you see my my special stream, yeah. Oh, does it still say setup on my stupid stream? I'm so bad about that. I just need to stop doing that. Ay, ay, ay. Let's make this guy. Where's the big fuel tanks? There we go. We haven't done anything with solid boosters tonight. Maybe we need to do something with solid boosters. What's our thrust to weight? 1.73, 3450 total. Am I in atmo mode? Yes, I am. That means we can put more fuel on him. No way, man. This is good to go. No problems with this. Oh, you know what I meant to do? Thank you for warning me about the Kraken. I meant to strut this payload together like this. Those struts will definitely blow when it's time to get up to orbit. I mean, not like blow, like, you know, these struts totally blow. But,
Gotta get that space tape going.
You know, yeah. They will blow like they will come off the rocket. So we're going to put these here. We haven't used these today, so let's go ahead and use them. I like to mix up the parts we use some. You know, it seems like a lot of the parts are just used over and over and over and over again. We know how to strut this stuff. I put it straight on the side, and I go straight to there. Double that symmetry. I put it, yes, straight on the side like that, and I go straight to there like that. That's good enough. 0.89, that's because it's not staged correctly. Now it's staged correctly. What the heck are all these decouplers? We don't want those to go off ever. What is that? 2.0 on the launch pad. 4286 total. That should be good right there, actually. Yeah, that's going to give us plenty of fuel. Plenty of fuel to deal with. So what else? Can't see the title. Don't docking ports have a problem with exploding and wobbling together if joined together at launch? Gav, I don't think so. In fact, I've launched a lot of missions this way, and I haven't seen any problems with the docking ports like this. Plus, we have enough struts. We've got a strut coming from there, we've got one coming from there, and we've got one coming from there. I don't think we're going to have trouble with it.
I think you have enough struts that it shouldn't be an issue, but I've actually personally had that be an issue before.
Really? Okay. Well, we will see. We'll see if the struts can maintain it, but that's a good point there, Gav. If this rocket totally explodes on launch pad, we will come back and you can say I told you so. You can both say you told you so. Actually, DK can say I told you so out loud, and Gav can say I told you so in the chat. That's how we do this fairly.
No, looking at it at the design, it should be okay actually. But if you, for example, have just a straight rocket and you just have a docking port like in the middle, it'll absolutely break.
The small docking ports like this sort of deal.
Yeah, the small
just
ones.
the small ones. Okay, I have not done that specifically. So let's see here. That's that. I don't think we ever want these things to go off. We definitely don't want the orbital Hilton to blow. Blow all the... Remember, we have all these stages with these decouplers. We don't want those to go anywhere. Well, they shouldn't go anywhere. They would just throw those docking ports off, and these things would be totally worthless. That's that. And here's our motor. And basically, the rest of everything is emergency escape. Now, we need to look at our action groups, right? Remember, we wanted those escape routines to kick off? Let's look at our action groups and see if they stay set. Abort has nothing in it. So we have to set it right here on this. We need these guys. Gosh, that toolbar. Unlock position and size. Get out of the way just a little bit. There we go. Lock position and size. Same thing there. So we need that to decouple. Remember, I put them in the sub-assemblies, and then when I brought the sub-assemblies over here, I had to rebuild them. And apparently, by all those powers combined, it forgot how we were doing the abort sequence here. So we've got that. We want the separatrons to fire, so there's one set. Activate engine. Here's another set. Activate engine. Anything else? Oh yes, we wanted this thing to undock and decouple. I think it should be docked, but I'm just going to go ahead and do both. This will activate. That was 4x symmetry, so that should be good. We have the Hilton pods blowing off. We have the Hilton separatrons going. Wow, it seems like we're missing something there. There we go. We were missing those. We have the Hilton pods going off. We have those blowing. We could have just done decouple, I guess, but whatever. We have that decoupling, and we have those engines going. So if it hits the fan with the fuel segment and the drive section, the orbital Hilton could totally come apart in pieces. They would just be separated from the snack lounges. So many numbers. We're good to go here. I think we're good to go. And I think this is going to be the orbital Hilton delivery module, really. Delivery module. Save. Launch. I'm going to go down here and I'm going to throttle this engine to see what my... Nope, I'm actually going to throttle the other engines. Let's throttle these puppies. And take them down till we're 1.7 on the pad. That's good, right there. So exactly 1.7 on the pad, and we should be totally jacked up and good to go. Save. What the deuce are those things? I do not know what I'm looking at. Oh, just some weird lighting, I guess. Alright, cool. Anything else? Sure, you got all the abort. I will definitely double check for you, Tesla. Thanks for looking out for me. We have these separatrons, which are set. We have the other side separatrons, which are set. We've got these, which were 4x symmetry, and they're set. We've got this guy decoupling, and we've got these guys blowing, right?
Oh, okay. So I see why
Yes.
you actually had the separate, or excuse me, the stack decouplers attached to the clamatrons. So then, when you hit the abort button, they're actually all going to blow.
Yeah, and I didn't need to do it that way. I could have just used the action group on these to undock and decouple, but you know, it'll give us a little extra smoking effects.
Yeah, a little extra something.
Yeah, exactly. A little bit of extra excitement. So, I think we're good to go. This is the KSA Orbital Hilton Delivery Module. Save it. The nose cone. Oh, you want me to put a nose cone on? I'll totally do it. I'll do it for you, James. You're new here, so I will. I like to take viewer suggestions in here. I will make a nose cone, and we will toss that puppy off in orbit somewhere. Let's see. What can I get? This guy, and I can do a little bit of number like this part. I like. And actually, let's do this. Where you at? This. So cool. That. And whoever uses this part, I don't use it very often. I'm going to use it right now. There we go. That looks cool. Which way is up? Make it so that it'll toss it off the dorsal side. How's that for a nose cone? Does that look like a rocket for you? I could totally see a procedural fairing going around that, and I could totally see that launch escape system. Oh, you can't see the bottom of it? Oh. I will check that later. Let me get this guy launched. Maybe that's something I can fix tomorrow. But thanks for pointing that out. I did not know that it was not appearing correctly. Did that work? I don't even know if that worked. Let's see here. I think we're good. Yes. I like it. Save. Oh, let's stage this guy so that that guy blows. What is that? When we fire that engine, that guy blows. And then it should get away. Meh, why not? Where does that guy fire? There? That's not good. Let's see if it works that way. If it doesn't work that way, then we will have to go back to the drawing board. Save it. And launch it. Some sort of kitchen appliance? What, Peter? Let's get this guy out there. Launch. And I've got about 10 more minutes left. Ah, yes. Wow. We've been above 50 viewers for the whole 4 hours. We're going to do 2 hours of Space Academy and 2 hours of free play. And we extended Space Academy here into the free play hours. But I think the station is cool enough that it almost warrants, it almost counts as free play to me. I don't feel like I'm...
Yeah, I agree with that, actually.
You know? Because we could have just said, like, oh, yes, and then here's a station. That's actually a wacky-looking rocket, isn't it? But there's that. There's that. One more strut. A strut for luck. We're already on the launch pad. It's too late. Too late to put the strut for luck. Let's go and see if we can't rendezvous with the orbital Hilton. There we go. Set as target. Again, we're going to look for Kerbal, India here. Go ahead and time warp. So that the orbital Hilton is over non-orbital Kerbal, India. Like that. Alright. Let's throttle up. We already got SAS. We got that. We got that. Let's go to space today. Let's go to space today. That rocket, that looks like a 50 style rocket. Like, you know, one of them cool 50 style rockets with like a rocket ship on top of a rocket. That actually looks really cool. Not as strange as the first one. That first one...
Yeah, I unfortunately missed the first one. I think I would have liked to see that.
Oh,
I have to watch the replay.
It had so much drag with all the parts on the top that it kept trying to nose over on us. We could not get it going until we added a bunch of gimbal engines on the bottom. And then once we added enough gimbalage, we were able to... wow, that liquid fuel is being used at almost the same rate as the solid fuel. That's interesting. Huh. Anyways, we had to add gimbaled engines down there so that we could... we were trying to use SRBs, which aren't gimbaled, and we changed it out to 4 mainsails instead of 16 SRBs. But the gimbaling allowed us to keep it straight, even though we had a huge tail fin basically at the top of the rocket. Here we go. Standard orbital procedures again. Going to go to 10. Going to turn to 45 and do our gravity turn. Going a little fast there. A little bit too much throttle, but that's okay. There's 10. Let's turn her. That solid fuel is definitely going to run out first, I think. This is like the highest I've been on solid fuel boosters in a while, because we throttle them down to what, like 60%? Jeez. Turning the corner. Watching that inclination. Remember, I got the station at pretty much 0 inclination, so I want this inclination right here to be pretty close to 0 as I get up there. And did I set it as a target? Yeah, I got to set. Got it set, yeah. There went the SRBs. Good, they exploded with the bug, but they did not break anything. Here comes our... Wow, 57, 58, 59. You have to be kidding me. I need to turn and burn already. Alright, we're good. Hey, look at that! There went the nose cone. So cool. It worked like a charm. Now that we're up out of the soup, we don't need to worry about the nose cone anymore. And I am trying to get that rendezvous. Why do I almost feel like we don't have enough Delta V to do this? I'm feeling very Delta V low. Look at this. Look at this. We're really good. Look at this. I need to go faster. I need to go faster. Watch. I'm gonna burn lower because I want to keep it with it. Keep it with it. Burn lower. Oh, no. Now I need to burn higher. That was so close. And how am I looking? 1450. Ooh, that's going to be pretty close, y'all. Let's burn up. Remember, same trick. Nope. Burn up more. I've got too much orbital velocity right now. Burn up, up, up. That is, interestingly. Oh, well, let's just do it live. Put it in target mode, and we'll push our green over towards it. Which way? It looks like a lot of our separation is due to inclination. So let's fix this at first. How am I doing? Wow, good thing we got that battery in the snack bar there. Let's fix this. There we go. That's looking better. Coming down 9, 8, 7, 8, 7. I'm going to do that until it stops. Just keep on pushing it. Oh, yeah. I don't believe you. I don't believe you. I believe I have a much better encounter than that. Let's see how live we can do it. Where's our target retrograde? 1410. Wow, we're going to have like 200 meters per second left. There's the target. Our thrust to weight's only 4.5, so we're going to need to do it a lot sooner. When she's like 20 kilometers out, we're going to start burning. 25 actually, because we can always throttle back. We can't throttle more than 100%. Dude, Orchium, welcome, by the way. I'm actually going to start burning this right now because that's a lot of Delta V to be burning off. And I'm just trying to push it. Remember, I'm trying to push the green here. I'm trying to get the green X towards the pink X. That's a lot of Delta V to burn off. I'm glad I started burning earlier. Now we're going straight at it. Burn it. Burn it. Come on now. Burn it. 300. I think we got it. 300 versus 426. Wow, we're going to get there with like less than 100 Delta V. Now we're going to let it coast on in. So how's that encounter look? That's a beautiful looking encounter. I like it. Looks like we're going to come in a little low. But let's just go ahead and let her get on up to us. There we go. Again, I'm going to bend the orbit over. She's still 2.3. We're loading in that physics range right now. And I'm going to bend the orbit over. Come on. I've only got 10 seconds to do this. 1.5 kilometers at 100 kilometers per second. Or meters per second, I mean. There we go. That's 40. I just made an orbit. That's why the camera changes. And let's bring it on down now. Now we're coming in at 15 meters per second. North is up, and we need to end up north of the station. Dorsal, where you at? Oh no, I didn't say which side was the dorsal side. I got it upside down right now. This side is the dorsal side. Right there. Let's see if I'm going to ram into the station here. No, we're still good. Alright, and I need to come in above her. So that means I need to... oh, I'm already coming in above, it looks like. It feels like we're coming in above. I want to come to a stop. Just... Let's do this number. Slow down a little bit and bend over to the side. There we go. I like that. Does that feel like we're coming in above? Yeah, that definitely feels like we're coming in above it. So... Just fast forward a little bit here. And then we're going to do this number. Remember, all I have is my main engine to slow me down. I'm going to be passing it a little bit. That looks okay, though. And let's do... We need to go this way some. We need to also slow down. There we go. I just want to back straight towards it, right? I just want to back straight towards that station. And I want to come to a stop right above the core. I've got so much freaking torque. I've got too much torque, actually. Let's slow it down now. Come in, come in, come in. Just use the main engine again. There we go. That feels good. I feel like I'm backing into the appropriate position. I feel You know what we could use? Thoop. Where is my prograde vector? Where you at, prograde vector? Oh no, I changed colors. It's that red mark. That's right. That's actually pretty darn close. Meh. That's actually pretty darn close. I love that. Is the fin is the one on its back, like a shark. Gav, apparently a regular, because he knows how I explained the dorsal thing. That's freaking awesome. I don't even have to talk. The rest of the stream explains exactly in the terms that I would have used it. That's so freaking awesome. Honestly, that's really awesome. Now we need to throttle down this girly to like 10% throttle. What if I can dock it like this? I'm not going to say that I can dock it like this. That's a little bit too much. In fact, I feel like I just put too much thrust down, and I need to come up off the station just a little bit. Like this. I need to be up above it again. This part, this huge freaking part. F5. In case I blow the station away. I need to come off the station. Yes, that's what I wanted to do right there. Am I backing over it? Yes, I am. Come on now. Where's our center of mass? What are we rotating about? Nope, it feels like we're going to hit it. We need to go further up. So I can totally do it like this. Rotate on around. Give it just a little bitty taparoo. Taparoo. There we go. That feels better. We're so close. We need... Oh my gosh, I feel like I need to be going away. That's even more. But we're never going to align... Using this engine, I just don't think that I'm going to align the... not going to be able to align things correctly. Oh my gosh. I could just get it really close and then bring it to a stop.
Peter entered your channel.
Flip it
Lobby
around. There's Peter back again. You, Peter!
There's his headset.
Yeah, there's his headset. I can hear myself.
Apologize.
I can hear myself playing. Can you mute the stream?
I did that. I apologize.
Yeah, excellent. No big deal.
I'm new to this whole technology thing.
That's okay. Maybe in a week or so you'll be up to my level.
My people are more of a stone tablets and chisels sort of a thing.
Nice.
This whole internet thing, I don't think it's going to take off.
How old are you?
You know, like 20-something.
Mm-hmm. I bet. I wonder. I wonder. I wonder. Let's see here.
Okay, I'm getting back off the TeamSpeak.
Yeah, get out of here.
That was enough.
You're gonna have to listen to that. You're gonna mute the stream and get off TeamSpeak, aren't you?
I'm muting everything. I'm putting in earplugs. That's what's happened here. I'm muting the
Look at
world.
this. I feel so close. I feel so close. 0 meters per second. Oh my gosh. Michael Hinault, thanks for the follow. Welcome to Kerbal Space Academy, where we are constructing a completely off-the-chain sort of orbital thingy-mabobber here. Station, I think they're called. I'm not sure. It's so hard. They just hired me to design and build the rockets. I don't know about the rest of this stuff. Let's see how close we are. I want to see on the nav ball how close we are to lining this puppy up. Where is my center of mass? I feel like I'm rotating around something that is... I feel so close here. I don't want to whack the station. Okay, hey. No, we got this. We totally got this, and we will learn another station building trick in doing it. We will totally learn... Y'all guys know what I'm doing? DK, who can guess what I'm doing? The station building trick, where I've got two things. I've got no RCS on either one. I don't have RCS on the station herself, and I don't have... Let's see here. I don't have RCS on this thing. I just am going to line her up, boss, like this. Alright, so now I'm pointing at the docking port, right? That's what we want. We've got the same... Oh, no, I need to point at the pink thing, the purple thing, I think. KSP eats SPS like a marshmallow. Yes, I probably...
It really does.
I have
That's
a ton of... I have a ton of parts at this station right now. I'm not sure what the total is, but we'll figure it out. I'm pointing at the purple thing, right? There we go. Excellent. Lock that in. Let's go to the station. Now I'm going to do this in the opposite direction. I am going to control from here, and I am going to set this as my target. Set as target. Now I'm going to turn towards the pink thing. I'm going to align the station with my other ship. It is perfectly possible. And I think what we need to do is go towards our common, like halfway between the red thing and the purple thing is really what we need to do. Like that. This is how you dock two ships or two station components that don't have RCS on either one of them. That's that. Back to here. I need to look at the target again. And I need to set this as the